What's up? What's up? What's going on? Happy Tuesday. What it do? It is a rainy Tuesday today, man. It's a rainy Tuesday today. What y'all got going on? Let's see. Everybody up to? Been in the industry, the tax industry, for a little bit, and you haven't seen the result. Service Bureau, what that means. It means money. Elevation, experience taking place. The first training is going to be on Monday. So the first training is going to be Monday. Make sure my audio good there. Folks at the pool. I want to see you there. So Friday, Tax and Business Summit will be in Miami. If you ain't there and you're a tax pro, I don't know what you're doing, bro. You need to be there. You need to figure it out. Pull up. Having meetings, all of that. Catch the view from up top. That game last night was a ping pong joint. Legit. $1040 making to help others recruit. From July to, we stopped probably bringing people on like right around November. We brought on 100 people into our ERO from July to October. So what's that? Let's just say August, September, October, November. 4 months. So we did mass recruiting. So look, this business is all about team. If you don't have people on your team, then you're not actually building. It is the people on your team that allows you to work smarter and allows you to be able to capitalize more from this industry. I didn't know that. I was just stuck doing having a bunch of clients, taking care of my clients. And granted, I still did taxes, but I didn't have to work as hard because I had a team. I had a team that was able to, get out there, be productive, do what they needed to do. What's up? Who's trying to play some poker? What are we doing? Let's get it. Let's get it. For the spades players, this is a question. Jokers or no jokers? Jokers or no jokers? For the spades players. Man, I played with this one group where the twos were in the joker. I'm like, it confused me so much that I really didn't even want to play it. check my connection and all of that. I don't like it. And I'm gonna show you exactly what I did to get fine too. We'll show you how to do that. Some people might say I don't want 50 people. I did the whole concept of it when I first end up falling off. A lot of them might end up falling off. So because of the fall off rate, I decided that I needed as many people as possible because maybe only 10% is gonna actually perform. I know the 80-20 rule is real. 80% is gonna perform. The 20% is gonna perform. The other 80% ain't gonna really do much. So me understanding that all, I was even more conservative and said to myself, only 10% is gonna perform. Strong individuals who are gonna go out there and do numbers. And so you recruit 100 people. Once training started and you have to actually commit to learning this, 25, 30 people drop right then and there. To actually find my own clients. I have to actually do my own marketing. I actually do something to get this, and this was not like a job where we just put you on a schedule, you show up and you get a check. What I want to tell some of you first year EROs is that you think it's something that you did wrong or something you could have did better, but a lot of times it's just that person just had too much going on and there's nothing that you actually did. Now, granted, that doesn't mean that you don't keep trying to get better, because there sometimes is things that we do that could cause our people to leave. There is certain things that we may not step up to the plate or have learned yet or have implemented yet that will cause our people to leave. And so the amount of support that they want in those cases, I want them to be transparent with me. I want to have a conversation. I want us to talk it out. I want us to discuss it. You know, I want us to have an open conversation. I want them to tell me flat out. Man, I hope it don't start raining because I gotta walk back. But I want them to tell me, man. And you'll be surprised when they tell you, if you respond the right way with accountability and understanding and realizing that you're not perfect, a lot of times they'll stay. A lot of times they'll work with you. A lot of times they'll go to the next level with you. A lot of times they'll see even more in you because they understand that you don't just get defensive about everything and feel like you got everything put together and that. That wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, but I realized I had to do that. Who heard that Drake album? Who cares? The boy is back. You know, I just like a good underdog story, and They tried to bury him, and he rose out the ashes. Hey, I personally thought he was already kind of winning that battle. Of course, it went way left. When Not Like Us dropped, there was nothing he could do at that point. It just caught gas, like it was like gasoline was sprinkled on it before they dropped it. It caught fire. There was nothing for him to do. Nothing he can do. He had to just sit out for like 2 years, because literally for that first 12 months, there was nowhere he can go without hearing that song. There was nowhere he can go. Yet, he's back. For me, the whole Iceman, no skips. No skips. It was fire. I listened to it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. No skips. I kind of listened a little bit to the other 2 albums. Wasn't really my cup of tea. I'm sure that's more for the ladies. But the Iceman. I mean, and again, I look at it as motivation. Because you know what happens in these situations? A lot of people, when they have something traumatic like this happen, they slip into a depression. Especially when you see people turn their back on you. Because it was one of those things where, like, you couldn't really be associated with them anymore because of how bad this was, such a public humiliation, that you could not, like, openly, like, be cool with him no more, which was crazy. And so when you start seeing people changing and acting different, and people pointing at you, calling you petties and stuff like that, then, you know, really, it takes a strong person to bounce back from that. Active in their craft, actually double down, get locked in, do 3 albums. Let me put this in perspective for y'all. Your girl, Cardi B, right? She's only dropped 2 albums in her entire career. She only has 2. He dropped 3 in one day. All right, so yeah, it's a lot of work. And their quality, it's quality music. I even think about somebody like Tory Lanez. Despite what side you might land on, and in that whole situation, if you're with them or against them, or believe he did it, believe he didn't do it. One of the things that I respect is the fact that he's doing music from jail. He has dropped 2 albums while being locked up. Some of y'all haven't even dropped your first business idea, and you scotch free. Yeah, you might have family, you might have work, you might have other things that that require your time, but there's really no excuse. That's just the bottom. That's really what it means to me. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. Make sure my audio good. You have the courts give you, gave that man 10 years. You have the courts give you. Make sure my audio. Mic check. Y'all, I'm getting kind of new to this streaming thing, so y'all bear with me. Gonna take me a little time, but I'm gonna get it. You gonna get it now. Better believe. We gonna get it. But yeah, they gave that man 10 years, and he's still putting out music. This streaming thing, so y'all bear with me. Gonna take me a little time, but I'm gonna get it. You gonna get it now. Okay, audio good. So yeah, they gave him 10 years. He got stabbed in prison, and he just dropped another album. Like, just imagine being on a jail phone. It's crazy. So there's no excuses. Bottom line, that's the moral of the story. That you want to do something different. That's when that thing that you were saying no to is gonna walk right through the door. And you'll be like, all right, one last time. Then you back down the same path, the same circle, and it's just like you never get out of it. The distractions is so real, man. It's like I've been trying to stay away from the distractions. It's not easy. Basketball, and I found myself even last night. I got a meeting actually tonight. I found myself like wanting to watch the game a lot. Like, so I'm bouncing back and forth. I'm putting some ideas together, but I'm also like peeking and trying to see what's going on with the game. And I'm just like, this game ain't paying me. This game ain't gonna pay me. This game ain't gonna bring me no significance. This game ain't gonna push me forward or push my business forward or push my brand forward at all. So, I mean, I could see if I was a sportscaster where I had to watch it and then I'm gonna get my commentary on it and then maybe I make some money off my content, but none of that is happening. So I don't make money off of the game. And they're making money by me watching them. And so I came to the realization that if I catch it, I catch it. If I don't, I don't. I did end up catching the end of it, which ended up being a great game. But I can't watch all the games. You know how many games come on? There's 82 games. You know, some people, they know more about the NBA teams than they know about, you know, their own net worth and their own financial situations. There was something that I wanted to talk about something I put on my page earlier that I think is worth a discussion. Let's see. Okay, they about to close it. All right, let me talk about. Actually, I think I'll go out this way. So, I posted something. This view crazy. I actually love this view, and right there is the right there. That's the fitness center, and at the fitness center, as you can see, the upper floor, they have the treadmills up there. So it's super dope because it kind of looks like as you're on the treadmill, you can kind of see this view. I ain't gonna lie, I'll be ready to get it in up in there. I'll be pushing it, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have my summer body ready for the summer, man. I'm gonna be ready. But Yeah, so this is what I want to talk about. It's kind of wet. So what I was talking about on my page earlier today, I mentioned that it's crazy how somebody who does not have a degree, like for, to own a business, you're not required to have a degree. Ain't that kind of crazy? Like, to be an electrician, you have to go to school. To be a doctor, you have to go to school. To be a lawyer, you have to go to school. There are a lot of jobs that require that you don't even have to have a high school education to start a business. There's no requirement that you submit your diploma before you start doing a business. There's no requirement for your CDL. There's no requirement for your business. For your business credentials. All you have to have is a problem that you desperately want to solve, and a problem that you actually can solve. If you have a problem that you actually can solve, and people are willing to pay you for it, you have a business. Now, as I was coming to this revelation, because it was a very, very deep revelation that I had to come to, realizing that when you run a business, you have to understand multiple aspects of the business. You can't really just be great at one thing. Ultimately, you want to get to parts to it. So as a business owner, you're going to have a marketing area. You're going to have finance you're going to need to know. You're going to need to know product mix. You might need to understand HR, hiring. Right? So all of these things you kind of have to know a little bit about so that you can hire properly for them and that you can build properly for them. Here's the crazy part. That for your marketing department, even though you don't have a degree, you're going to require somebody to have one for that area of your business. And for the finance area, you're going to require somebody to have one for the finance section. And for the human resources, you're going to expect that they at least had some type of human resource experience at some point. Yet you don't have the experience. Yet you don't have the experience. Yet you don't know any of this. Yet you didn't put the time, and you don't have, but because you created the opportunity, you are now sitting in a different position than they are. You are now in a more, should I say, a more powerful position based on the seat that you're in. And so here's where you kind of hurt yourself, because when you begin area, now I'm all for being a master at something, having an area of expertise, but not so much in a way where you lock yourself in and bottle yourself in, where you can't move positions. And ultimately, what we've discussed here is the building of infrastructure. So even when you look at this community, why would anybody want to come here and spend their money? What makes anybody decide to move here and live here? Well, there was some people that got together and said, why don't we use a concept as if we're in Miami or in some type of tropical city, and we're going to create a community around it. And they didn't just talk about it, they actually did it. And then we're going to hire some people to do the construction. Granted, people who created this, they didn't know anything about construction. Or they might have, but I highly doubt it. They were probably the investors that had the idea that outsourced the actual work that needed to be done. And had them, design what they wanted it to look like. Then had somebody else come and execute on the plan, build all the different buildings, pool and fitness center and business center and all of it, right? Then we're going to hire a team that's going to manage it. They might need a degree. They might need to have some experience in property management. We're not just hiring anybody. Granted, these individuals who did this, who's to say that they had a degree in anything? There's no requirement. But there's a requirement to work here. And so what am I saying here? What knowledge is you prioritizing and focusing on? What knowledge is the most important for you? Get through day to day. I'm not even talking to you. I'm talking about the people that's at least still pushing towards something, that want some type of better life, who understands that gas is getting ridiculous, eggs is getting ridiculous, things are getting expensive, AI is here, jobs are getting ready to get taken, things are changing as we speak, and there's going to come a time where the thing that you're specializing in probably won't even matter anymore. And so if you're not staying ahead of the game, you're going to get left behind. I have a solution for you though. So I have a program where we've built infrastructure. We're going to bring you in. We're going to show you what it means to build an actual system that people can come into and be able to capitalize off of. That these individuals who come in, they should also feel as if they're a part of something that they can be proud of, something that they can put their name behind, something they can go out and push for, something that can't be taken away from them. Okay? It is a system that you come into that allows you to recruit people onto your team. Show them how to do taxes. They can be brand new. They can be absolutely brand new, never heard of a tax return, or of course they've heard of it, but never filed a tax return for someone else, or filed themselves before. They could be in a totally different industry. They can be in real estate. They can be in food. They can be a DoorDash driver. Okay. These are some of the best individuals because they are looking for a opportunity to get to the next level. Build business owners, people who are looking to build legacy, build a brand, What are you building? By the way, if you say I'm building at my job, I'll just tell you this, there's really no real building at a job. The reason is because it can be taken from you at any moment. The second reason is because you cannot pass your job down. The third thing is you don't have any equity in that job. You don't have any ownership in that job. Someone else owns it. The seat that they sit in, they own the job. You just work there. So you're not building. You're not building until you're creating your own house. Are you living in somebody's house? Do you have a room in somebody's house? Are you sitting, or have you rented a porch on somebody else's property? Or are you trying to figure out how to build your own? I mean, granted, it's not easy. Obviously, I'm on these lives constantly talking about this stuff because I know how important it is to have these conversations. I know that it's not going to be easy to build. I know that it's not going to be easy to get people to change their mind from something that they've done for the last 20 years. I know that. But that can't stop me from doing what needs to be done. I'm still gonna do it. Just for money. It is for freedom, for myself, and for other people. So it becomes a mission for me. Becomes a mission. And that's where it gets fun because you're doing it for more than just to make money. Becomes a mission. Ooh, it's starting to rain, y'all. Just a little bit. $1040 Masters Tax Group. Who want a hoodie? First person to drop a fire emoji on this live, I'm gonna send you a free hoodie. Drop a fire emoji on this live, I'm gonna send you a free hoodie. I'm also feeling generous. Drop y'all cash apps. I'm gonna randomly select some individuals and bless them cash apps, man. It's gonna be a blessing out here. Drop y'all cash app. But I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from, right? I'm not bashing the traditional way of going about things, but that way chose the tax business because it's one of the easiest businesses to get into. It's not the easiest business to build, but you can get started pretty easily, and you can get people who are ready for a change to get started and get upskilled pretty quick. I can show you how to do taxes in 5-6 weeks. You'll be almost a pro. I mean, you won't be doing any corporate taxes, but you'll be able to hold a conversation. You'll be able to do the average person, 75 to 80% of the citizens. You'll be able to do that in 60 days. I don't know if I told my story, but how I got into it. I had a failed business that just failed. Make some money. The investor in the business that I had at the time, he had a tax business. And I recall him just being able to write me a check so easily. I'm sure it wasn't, it was still money, but the fact that he saw something, he seen that it might have potential, he invested in it in a couple days, I was impressed. So when the business started to kind of go in disarray, I asked him to show me how I can make some money in the tax business too. Graduate from college the first time. And he told me to go and take a H&R Block course. And that's what I did. I went and took an H&R Block course. I made the most money I had ever seen in my life. And I was just like, whoa, off $75? Granted, you have to have a little hustle in you. Knowing the part of it, yes, that gives you the skill set. Knowing it is just one part. Being able to execute on it is a whole nother part of it. And went out there, told everybody. I recruited, pay them a certain amount. If they went out and promoted, run to the store real quick. So I had just moved back to Milwaukee, and I went down there and I was just like, man, hold on, I can't go to the... Oh, I got this meeting at 7:30, so I can't go to the store right now. But anyway, I had probably recruited 6-7 people. I told them, hey, look, every person you bring me, I'm gonna give you $75. I think it was $50 or $75. Any person you bring me, they get their taxes done. And they went out there, they started telling people. I mean, that alone, right there. Just deploying people who needed money themselves allowed me to get it. Just deploying people. Giving them something they can work towards. You know what I'm saying? Oh. We're back. We're back. I'm going for like an hour. Let's be my little view in here in my office. So, if you're struggling to get clients, first thing you need to be doing is you need to be getting referral partners. You need to get some people that's going to go out and speak on your behalf. That's going to go out and tell people about your business. That's what you have to do. That's what you have to do. It's not optional. So that's what I did, and then I also just told everybody I came in contact with, this is what I'm doing. And I was helping people get money back. You know, I understood that people, they wanted to get money back. They wanted refunds. So you needed to find a way to get them a refund legally. You wanted to find a way to get them a refund. If you could find a way to get them a refund, then they wouldn't care how much you charged them, depending on how much that refund was at the time. It's a good time, y'all. So I spent probably like the next 4 years getting the same kind of results, same number of clients, moved to Texas. It was a little bit of a drop off when I moved to Texas because I had to get a whole new set of clients. And a lot of the clients that I had from Milwaukee, some of them came back, not everybody came back. But you gotta expect that. Not everybody's gonna come back. I wonder if I could. Hey, what up? Can't play no music. I ain't trying to get flagged. I can play some of my music. I gotta work on some stuff though. I have an important meeting tonight with my EROs. Probably go live again. You guys can check it out. Hear a little bit of what we're talking about, what we're working on. Oh, I have to also, I have to complete that. I have to do something important. But I got some wild, this is weird. Okay, I like these. Not the lipstick, that's crazy. That's crazy. I can do without that. How are you doing? So, working on this new app, y'all. Sometimes you just gotta play with stuff. Okay, got some fireworks. Probably should take this hat off. Yeah. Let's go back with those. Okay. So with that being said, sign up. I want you to come and join my team. I'm gonna show you how to recruit your first 50 people to your team. I'm gonna show you real infrastructure. I'm gonna show you real systems, how to actually have processes in place for your people. That way you don't have to work as hard this year. You don't have to do 500 returns. Your team can. You dig? All right. Cool. Cause I need them commas, yeah, I need them bitches, just keep all the drama, I put in that work. So get in this back, you can call it my karma, I've been in the kitchen. Cooking up tracks, I'm feeling like Martha, investing these days. Came back from Miami, I just brought a plaza, let's run it, let's run it, let's run it, let's run it. What they trying to do, we done already done it. Around here, they call me Ben Franklin, cause they know when I come, I'ma keep it 100. I'm getting that much and move faster than Sonic, my numbers is lit. It isn't ironic, I fell in love with running up digits for so many years, trying to keep it platonic. But now we just moving in waves, every day running on plays. Some days feel like Draymond, cause no, we ain't ducking no phase. Mixtape, soon as it drop, it's doing number like Blade. Put in the game in a cage, or we just set it ablaze. Yeah. Run up the numbers, let's run this. Let's 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 run up the numbers, let's run it. 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 Let's run it. Let's run up the numbers, let's run it. Let's run up the numbers, let's run it. Let's run up the numbers, let's run it. Let's run up the numbers. numbers, let's run it. Let's run up them 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 numbers, cause I need them commas, yeah, I need them digits. Let's keep all the drama, I put in that work. So get in this bag, you can call it my karma. I've been in the kitchen, cooking up tracks, I'm feeling like Martha investing these days. Came back from Miami, I just bought a plaza. Let's run it, let's run it, let's run it, let's run it. What they trying to do, we didn't already done it right here. They call me Ben Franklin, cause they know when I come, I'ma keep it 100. I'm bigger than Virgin, move faster than Sonic, my numbers is lit. It isn't ironic, I'm falling in love with running up digits. For your many years, tried to keep it platonic. Every day running them plays. Some days feel like cause no, we ain't ducking no fade. Mixtape. Soon as it drop, it's going up. Hello.
Hey, son.
Hey.